everybody, we're here at the Central Florida Zoo's Orion Center for Indigo Conservation in Eustis, Florida, right outside of Orlando. And today we're going to be looking at eastern indigo snakes. These are our outdoor units, so these are the enclosures with animals that we keep outdoors, typically year-round. All of these animals live in these. We have some makeshift gopher tortoise burrows that they can crawl into, and then they will stay in those burrows throughout the winter. Unless it gets a little bit warm, they come out to bask and everything. So indigo snakes are the largest snake here in North America. They can reach over 8 feet in length. We have 28 enclosures that house indigo snakes outdoors year-round. We have mostly all of our breeding adults in these units. Unfortunately, the areas where they live, those high, dry, sandy habitats, are the same exact areas where developers like to build houses, subdivisions, and businesses on. So unfortunately, their habitat gets destroyed because of that, just like the gopher tortoise and a lot of other species. Indigo snakes in the wild will share burrows with gopher tortoises, and they'll go down inside those burrows during winter when it gets a little bit cooler, because those burrows can actually stay at a constant temperature. They actually will live in there with the gopher tortoises, but also indigo snakes will use abandoned gopher tortoise burrows as well. Indigo snakes are non-venomous, but one of the cool things about indigo snakes is they are actually known for eating venomous snakes. They actually have a resistance to the snake venom of the venomous snakes of their area. Let's go take a look in the herpetarium where we have all of our babies. So this is the herpetarium, and this is where we keep all of our baby indigo snakes. We have about 25 babies that have hatched out this year so far, and then we also have some from last year and the year before that are being raised in here. We usually average about 7 to 10 eggs per clutch of eggs that are laid, and we can expect that almost all of those are going to hatch out. Indigo snakes require a lot of care. They get fed, some of them get fed twice a week, some of them get fed once a week. They always require fresh water and clean enclosures, so we always make sure to provide some very sterile and clean environments for them. This one's only a month old. We release them at about 2 years old, so they're a little bit bigger and they have a better chance of survival because of that size. So a lot of these babies that we raise here will be released in the Conecuh National Forest in southern Alabama in partnership with Auburn University. We raise them in here because they feel comfortable in dark places. They don't really want to be bothered. They think of movement as something that could possibly harm them. They don't want to see all this action and stuff around them, so we keep them inside where they're not going to be bothered too much. I really like that indigo snakes are very active. They always seem to be moving. They're very curious, whereas a lot of other snakes are very, very shy and will seem to just sit in one place, and they're real nervous. These guys seem to really always be curious and moving around, so it's pretty neat to be able to take care of them. Thanks everybody for learning about eastern indigo snakes with me. They're one of my favorite animals, and I hope they are yours too.